Hello everyone. So yeah, gonna continue programming from my today morning session. Feeling a bit under the weather today, but we power through. We power through. I was just working on this on my laptop, and then I thought, why not just stream it? So just made a comment like a few minutes ago, or 8 minutes ago. Set my computer up. I don't know if I'm gonna be talking much today, but yeah, I'm extremely tired. Pretty late at the night, and yeah. Get programming on this. So, at least whatever the next feature that needs to get built before I talk about it, I'll just talk about the feature that already got built. That is the Kafka source and sync. Here we right. What got done, and this and master both are basically on the uh, same state. Uh, I did merge both of them. Pretty old. I think this is about a more than a year. Hey, what this year? I don't even remember working on this. Never mind. But yeah, so basically here is where all the major updates have come from. These, yeah. So basically all these updates have been the major update. The main thing that's changed in this is more idiomatic to go. I've written this in a way that sort of it like as a Go programmer I've written it. More early versions were very naive. Uh, I guess that approach would have been good if I were writing something like C or C++. Uh, or yeah, or any other low level language that does not really give any tools like Go does, like specifically with channels, the select statement kind of is like goes well in hand with channels along with concurrency, right? I haven't really, apart from Go routines, I haven't really used the sync package, which because I haven't really had any use for it till now, but I do have a feeling that I'm gonna start using it, right? Uh, yeah, considering all the upcoming features that are gonna be there on this. Yeah. So as of today, right? I am going to be working on creating a web server for this. So whatever the sources and sinks that we are going to set up from now forth and forward, right? We're going to make it accessible to create the pipeline or delete the pipeline via a HTTP call, right? And I have just done a very basic bare bones server, right? I'll have to start this server and stuff. I'll have to still have to connect this to the main part of the program, like a separate part of the program. So yeah, the connector router basically doesn't do anything as of now. Thinking of whether I need to create subdirectories in the server package, right? So if you get the connector name, which will correspond with thinking, give the connector name or the key name. So yeah, so basically you're going to give the connector name, whatever connector that matches within server. Going to give it status, metrics. Probably that's something that I'll. But yes. So as of now, I just want to build a few routes. One is to create a new pipeline, update a pipeline, obviously. And what updates come, that's going to be a bit complicated. So I don't know if I'll take up updates immediately, but create and delete is probably two things. Create, update, delete, CRUD, create, read. Obviously, read is connector.go. We have go. I don't know if I want to write the routes down here. Actually, you know what? I'll end up writing the routes down here. Create a util file. I'm gonna make everything. I keep streaming this in unlisted. I don't know why even Google does this. Like, just keep it public, bro. Distributed data. Oh yeah, I found another tool which I wanna add that. In here. Oh, Brooklyn. Here we go. I wanna just. This is written in Java. I wanna kind of replicate what they do. Probably not everything, right? But I haven't really looked into the projects. How much popularity of it's not that still a very powerful tool. Okay, your sources and destination. Basically, I just want to does. So I'll be doing a study of this on stream to kind of understand what they're doing and how they're doing it. It can be deployed to a cluster of machines. Yes. And trying to use Go to um, build basically whatever this is and try to make it as fast as this. If not faster, I don't know if they do profiling. So I'll try to do profiling on Go also because Go inherently comes with a lot of profiling tools. Go tools are there. Basically helps. In Java, it's a little bit more complicated. I'm not too sure. Like I haven't really put Java into production ever. Written Java code, but never put it to production or never successfully put it to production. I say that because there have been some Java projects which we've come up, but we've just chosen not to choose Java because it just takes too long. We have worked in uh, startups, and even though Java looks really good, amazing to use, most of the time we kind of build on other tools. And when you're building on other tools, something like JavaScript, Go, to some extent, Python, say some extent, because when you're writing performance stuff, you don't really want to use Python. Use it for ease of writing more than performance. And very minor, like I would say the most minor is writing some C++. It's just basically like a small connector using PyBind and stuff. Just wrote a small connector for creating and writing. I put it in production, and I don't think it stayed that long. I think it's just like for a couple of days, and then I had to take it down because I wasn't sure of the volumes that the C++ code I was gonna give. Yes. We will then want. I think these guys only support. What are they supporting? Any source and destination. Destinations that can support a wide variety of source and destination. It's not confined to a single type of source or destination. They do not have to be the same. Brooklyn supports creating an arbitrary number of data streams that process concurrently and independently, such that errors in one stream are isolated from the. At this, at tested scale with Kafka. This I don't think I'll ever be able to. I think maybe not ever, like in the near future. kind of saying, suppose change data capture. Yes, bro. Even I'm using the same thing. Mirror Kafka clusters. Yes. I'll have to kind of see how this is. Mirroring Kafka. Give me a second. I have a call to take. Okay, Rip. I have to go out in some time. Another 15 minutes. Kind of unfortunate, but I will be back. I thought I could stay for longer, but got an urgent call. As I was talking about this, basically, I just want to build this, put along with Go. And the main purpose I want to build this is so that I just want to learn Go. And I want to write Go the way the Go has to be written. Right? Uh, I've learned how to write concurrent code in Go, but I kind of need to learn how to scale that, right? Once you kind of run into a few thousand concurrent, let's say a few thousand, but once I run into like a few hundred concurrent things happening, start running into race conditions in one of these, which can affect another. We have noisy neighbor conditions. Probably when I'm building this in distributed, makes it like 100 times more difficult also, right? Because you make it distributed, kind of it's like a shit show. Things that can go down. You just have to build on top of. You kind of have to build with the mindset that everything below can go wrong. Below, as in below the layer, like servers can go up and down. Just code just doesn't want to run sometimes the way you want it to run. It's just abnormal errors. Like sometimes you can't even think of the error. In that case, replication comes into picture. And when a replication comes into picture, you're thinking of like who's the guy who's primarily leading it. Like you're choosing a leader architecture, right? Master server, slave architecture. Run into so many things. Kind of reading two books at this moment. Concurrency in Go, that's one. Second one being data intensive applications, if I'm not wrong. Designing data intensive applications. Those are two ones. But yes, I just found this yesterday, and I will definitely be looking into how this is built. They have a documentation that will really help me. Yes, I want to give diagnostics, obviously. Health monitoring. Yep. Again. Yeah. Uh, Kind of have to study this, and in additional to leader coordination, Brooklyn maintains the following pieces of info in Zookeeper. Yeah, I was thinking. So I had a few approaches on this. So I saw that Kafka has now an inbuilt Zookeeper within each. Um, I know the previous good old way of doing stuff is that you had three deployments of Zookeeper with five deployments of a Kafka cluster, five instances of Kafka within a cluster, right? And they will be managed by Zookeeper. It ensures that your data is safe even if you lose a availability zone, all that yada 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 yada. But mostly it makes things a lot more complicated. Managing stuff against zookeepers. Now, who do you talk to the zookeeper? What are the leader election algorithms? Who gets the data first? Who manages replication? When do you actually say something is replicated? Who manages data on the particular thing? And how do you ensure like you're able to do bulk writes, bulk reads? I can go forever about this. And I want to read this clean architecture, which is an really, really, really pull request is R extends with the data stream. Add Kafka header. Oh yeah, Kafka started supporting headers. Right. I think the version 3 or something is when that came into picture. We have issues. Valid negative sequence number used. Oof, that's a pretty big bug. The invalid negative sequence number. That holy shite. Itchy puppies. Like, guys come up with some good names, yeah. Really good name. Time issue connecting. S3 connector. Oh yes, this is the one. This is the one that I also want to build. I want to build this. Yes, we'll come to this. This is actually really interesting, and this is something that I've been looking forward to building. But I kind of need to set a good base so that once I. The reason I'm building the web server is because I know there's going to be an. I have to kind of architect some stuff so that I can write stuff around the web server. Meaning, like whenever I send a request, I need to be able to create that dynamically on the go, right? I'm not going to be reading stuff off the pipeline. Sorry, off the config file. Which is kind of much simpler, right? You already have a set state in the start of a program, and you're making the state through the lifetime of the program. But now you're introducing stuff like, hey, look, the states can change. I can change the topic name, which obviously I don't know why you would change the topic name in the middle of running this. Like that's a horrible thing to do. But not the topic name. Let's just say, okay, maybe you're now streaming from one Kafka cluster to another. Fallbacks. I don't know, man. Like maybe you want to stream one thing. Oh yeah, I actually the one important thing that I really need to implement is kind of picking data from one place. That means let's just say MongoDB, kind of data is falling in. Picking data from the change stream that's well at MongoDB and kind of streaming it to multiple places, right? Maybe you want to archive the data that's coming into MongoDB in one place. Let's just say S3, so that you clear out everything that's there in MongoDB, right? or and you also wanted to go to a Kafka this thing topic so that you kind of can do analytics or use it later somewhere, process whatever. So yes, I have to still build that out. I think such a architecture is looks simple to it, but yeah, maybe even build something where two sources can come together. And I cannot, obviously, I don't know if I can give guarantee on uh, times of um, let's just say from source one, S2, T1, T2. I can never guarantee if say T2 is greater than T1. I can never guarantee that T1 goes first, right? That's the first piece of data before then. But yes, this is a very interesting project. I will definitely be doing a proper study of this, right? Since I found the docs, it's much more simple. But yes, we will come back to this. I think I will be back online and actually, you know what? I'm gonna push this slightly longer. Basic stuff to pick up some stuff. Sorry, code. So I own this code that is stuff, but I pick one file from called util. Copy this for build. Voila! I have to create model. Actually, yeah. Just so that I don't hashing name, variable names and stuff. Yep. Right. Just build some response to sending any data, and the error message is null or react to this. I can't run this server right now. I think I can. Go run server dot go. Command line arguments is not a main package. What the fuck? Grab hyphen RI. No, it's not. Oh, you can't run this as a main. Anyway, we'll integrate all of this in. Basically, it's yes. I need in.go. In.go. Things also can set up in this sources and sinks. So these are going to be sources and sinks that will start up during the init. Actually, you know what? I kind of need to go. I will come back in a few hours. I don't know if I'll stream tonight. It's just it'll probably take me another hour to come back. I'm gonna be too tired to stream. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Oh, sorry, it's just been like 30 minutes since I barely did anything. See you tomorrow.